Called Spinners Mobile Bike Repair. He's going to talk to us about how to ride a bicycle. You need that, huh? All right. Please help me welcome Phil Woods.
I'm not actually talking about how to ride a bike technically, but if I succeed tonight, it'll be in at least inspiring maybe a handful of you to ride your bike more often. I own Spinners Mobile Bicycle Repair. I've been messing around with bikes since '95 and worked at a bike shop through college, and I realized that there was a problem in that bike shops don't serve bike riders in the right way. You should be able to get your bike fixed at your house, so that's how that all started. But in not riding a bike or in deciding not to ride a bike, one of the biggest complaints that I get or issues that people might have and bring up is bike riding's not safe. How did you all get here tonight? Okay, I'm not saying anything else about that. The other issue that people have is, the spandex, really, is that right? And I agree, for a lot of people, it is not right. And a lot of people look ridiculous, like the guy on the left. But there are some comfort issues that go along with wearing the form-fitting clothing. It wicks sweat away from your body, it makes riding a lot more comfortable, and you'll probably want to get some padded shorts. The seats on bikes are something else people complain about a lot. What's up with the seats? So my feedback to you is test a lot of different seats, find one that works for you. There's a lot of different shapes and sizes that can make riding a lot more comfortable. Another complaint or issue people have with bike riding is that it's not convenient. I live too far away from the grocery store, so I can't run errands. Or I live too far from work, or whatever. There's alternatives. DART has bike racks in the front of all of their buses. You can go to a park and ride, drive to a park and ride the last few miles to work, whatever it might be. Obviously, there's a lot of health benefits. It's actually the British Medical Association estimated that the health benefits of bike riding outweigh the risks 20 to 1. And I think that's pretty powerful. Obviously, you can burn a lot of calories riding. With the obesity epidemic that we have in this country, riding a bike, even if it's just for transportation, for running errands, to run to the drugstore, run to the grocery store, whatever, it's up to 700-800 calories per hour. So you should do that. Environmental benefits, anybody boycotting BP right now? Awesome. How about you boycott oil instead and ride your bike? There's congestion issues, the pollution runoff, the bottom picture there is, there's a lot of pollution that runs off of parking lots. There's too much paved surface in this country, and that would be avoided if we didn't have so many cars. So what kind of bike do you get? There's a lot of different kinds of bikes, road bikes, mountain bikes, hybrid bikes. What kind do you get? Well, it depends on what kind of riding you want to do. People who think about road bikes, they think about these guys. Tour de France is going on right now. Road bikes, if you want to go out and ride with your buddies after work and be like these guys. If you want to be a jerk cyclist, ride like these guys. 4 across, blocking traffic. If you want drivers to hate you on a bike, ride like those guys. But anyway, road bikes are, skinny tires, high-performance machines built for speed, not for comfort. Next slide is going to talk about mountain bikes. Mountain bikes have suspension, disc brakes. They're built to be beefier, to go over obstacles on trails, logs, rocks, roots, what have you. And Delaware is surprisingly a really good place to ride off-road. In Newcastle County, where I live, there's a picture there at White Creek State Park. There's probably an estimate of 150 to 175 miles of off-road trails that you can ride your mountain bike on in Newcastle County. But don't ride when wet. Keep breathing. Hybrid bikes. So this is probably getting into what the more common bikes are out there. They're a blend. They can do some off-road, some on-road stuff. In a bike shop, these bikes are going to cost you starting out around $250, $300, and can go up from there. And urban and commuting bikes usually are kind of a type of hybrid bike. And an urban bike like the one on the left has a rack on it, so you can carry your purchases or your work portfolio or whatever it is. There's another example of an urban machine. This bike could actually carry 3 kids and the rider. If you want to get it done and actually run errands with your kids, you can get a bike like that and do it. The big basket on the front. This is the machine that I ride. And I didn't spend a lot of money on this bike. I actually got 2 junk bikes, put them together, strapped the milk crate on the back, and bam, there you go. You can fit a 12-pack and a 6-pack in the milk crate. And that's legit. I did that for real. And the liquor store is only a mile up the road. So a mile up and back, You know, in 4 miles of driving, it's estimated that on average, for the average vehicle on the road today, it's about 15 pounds of pollutants that you're putting into the air. So your everyday little 1 mile, 2 mile trips, you should definitely be doing by bike. So where do you buy a bike? Not these places. All right? Every two-wheeled machine that these places sell is garbage. So don't do it. They are lower quality pieces, and even if they were decent quality pieces, they're poorly assembled. So go to your family-owned independent bike shop. They sell better equipment. They assemble it properly. They'll give you service after you ride it for a while and break it in. That's where you need to buy it. Plus, they're usually independent, locally owned places that return money to your local economy, and that's important. Also, bike shops sell bikes that come in different sizes. These two bikes have the same size wheels, but they're made for completely different size riders. You can't get that at Target or Walmart. Walmart sells one-size bikes. They call them universal. That's like universal pants. It doesn't make sense. So there's an example of you know, independently owned bike shop. This is actually Dunbar's Bike Shop in Wilmington, if you know them. They've been around since the 40s in the same family. The three people in the middle, starting with the gal in the black sweater, still own that place and still run it. So it's that kind of experience and service that you can get from an independent bike shop. Independent bike shops carry all the accessories, see all the different kinds of seats on the wall there in that picture, different kinds of grips, so they can help you customize your bike so that it's comfortable for you and the purpose that you're, or it serves the purpose that you're trying to accomplish with, and the type of bike that you get. What else did I want to say about bike shops? I don't remember. I think that's it. I honestly don't remember. Drawing a blank here. What's the next slide? Yeah, wear a helmet. Be safe. Ride a bike. That's a long 15 seconds. Thank you.